What time is it? 7:30.
7:30.
Perfect.
Hour and a half show tonight.
So we have 90 seconds from when you hit go live and record till the music starts. Is that right?
Oh, I'm not telling you anything.
Oh shit.
Some fucking producer.
In fact, we might be live right now, but I
Like
don't
we
know.
go to him. What's the budget on this, Chris? I don't know. Fucking.
Did you know
I
that?
don't owe you anything.
So I was trying to think. Like I have to get a colonoscopy soon because I'm 48. I'll be 49.
Yeah.
Like, do I want them to knock me out?
I thought you were saying knock you up,
You
and
do
I was
have to
like,
return the favor. when
No,
they're done.
like I think I want them to knock me out.
Are you so worried that you're going to enjoy it?
No, I
or-
was.
I would say, is this a pleasure problem?
There's a comedian who woke up in the middle of his colonoscopy,
That's probably rough.
and the hose was in, and all he said was Mateo because his best friend is a gay comic, and his name is Mateo.
Did he just start moaning? And
So like he said, like in my head, it felt like I was cuddling with Mateo.
Oh no,
God.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Mateo, what have you done?
But I've also in 48 years never been under anesthesia.
Never?
Oh, okay.
Never fully been under. Like I've
Ever?
had local, but never like knocked me out anesthesia.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, what about that time we went out to the bar?
I've also never broken a bone. Knock on wood.
Tonight's the night. Chris's
I did
ICS
think
driveway.
someone broke my dick once.
Yeah.
That
Next
was
week I'm gonna
scary.
put some Rohypnol in your drink. Rohypnol.
Did you just thumbs up? Are we live?
So my mom said thumbs up if you're live, and she said she didn't. She's like, let me. So I know I don't have a repeat on, but
she
I want to
said
be like, we
thumbs
did
up
it
if
last
you're live,
week.
and then you put your thumbs up. Like if we're not live, she's not gonna
Exactly.
see
Does
it.
anybody want some music?
Sure.
Sure. I did once think that someone broke my dick though. It was the most painful
Oh, I
thing.
hate you
Oh?
so much.
It was so painful.
God, I hate you.
It was so painful.
Editing all of that.
But it wasn't broken.
Damn that sauce.
Just bent.
Just bruised, actually.
20 gold
I did
coins.
actually go to the doctor. Like, yeah, that's a bruise. Subcutaneous bruise.
Oof.
Tony's fired, by the way.
You couldn't get hard for
Did you say
15 years.
Tony's fired?
No, you just misheard. It was the music.
Did you just fire me from the podcast?
Yes. No. Yes.
He's the producer. He
Wait,
can do whatever he wants.
Did someone online say that I'm fired?
I can mute you at any time, too. That's the fun part.
Yeah, I'm
I should just do all kinds of fun effects.
Chris really is the boss of this show.
sure.
See, that's the thing. The most recent show that I edited, I told you, hey, listen to it. You're going to love the ending. And then I heard nothing. And here we are a
That's
month later.
untrue. I responded because it was funny because you made his voice. You tweet.
Oh, way to just give it all away before you even post it. Thanks.
I didn't say what they did.
Thanks
with
for the
his
spoiler.
voice. I just said you did something with his voice.
Hello,
What up? What up? What
and
up?
welcome to
The Popcorn Tribunal.
the Popcorn Tribunal,
Is
broadcasting
that what this
live
is?
from the Gulf of America, folks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. America Mexicana.
I quit.
Chris
I'm
is
done.
out.
Okay.
We got a beautiful seaside.
Chris is like, Blaha is fired.
a beautiful seaside view of freedom, folks.
I can smell.
Done.
I can smell the freedom.
Coming soon from Greenland.
Smells a lot like Canadian bacon. Good old Canadian bacon
Hey,
freedom.
Chris, do you have your package? Can you grab your package?
Right now?
Yeah. We got packages to open.
Oh.
Did you leave it
So
upstairs?
Should not touch this one and grab the other one over here.
Wait, do you not have your package?
Oh, I always have my package ready for you, Tony.
My package.
Good Lord.
I think my package is bigger than yours.
That's why I'm always on the edge of
First
passing
time
out.
he's ever been able to say that.
My package is actually bigger than yours.
Well,
I don't want anyone to think there's anything untoward happening here. Every time Tony rotates, he knocks my headphone cord out of place, and I have to adjust it.
aren't you the popular one?
Well, this one,
Popular.
yeah.
I'll help you be
Hey, we got
popular.
packages. My package is from Glitch Energy.
Oh, mine is from Glitch Energy.
So
I ain't
let's-
got shit.
Let's open them live upon the air.
Oh, shit. Merry Christmas to your mom.
I'll let
Wait,
you
what?
open yours first.
What you got here?
Were you targeting me with that one, Chris?
No. No.
Are you on camera right now?
Yes.
It would be really funny if he wasn't. It was just a And us just sitting here looking in at him.
I want to cut myself on
Well,
What?
don't do that.
camera. Well, no, it's the emo episode.
Where are you?
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Tonight will be the night that I
Tonight!
will fall for you.
God.
Over again.
Oh, I've got so much stuff. Yeah.
What do you got?
Packing material.
What do you got?
Well,
Same.
I ordered mine, so I know exactly what's in
Oh.
mine.
Oh,
or not. Maybe not.
I've got the
Yeah. I ordered.
Holly's Jolly Jot? Jolt?
Jot.
Jolt.
Oh, you got the
It's
Holly
the,
Jolly
it's,
Jolt.
it's the font. It's
That's a limited
Jolt.
edition.
I'm losing my mind.
So they made that for a
Holly's
trade show
Jolly
this year. So that's a limited edition.
It's cranberry lemonade. It's also in the shadow of my microphone.
So I also have Holly's Jolly Jolt. You want to put that on
Sure.
stack over there?
That's a
Oh yeah, it
limited
is
edition.
Holly's Jolly.
Does that mean
Jolt.
I'm not
Oh,
supposed to drink it? I should save it and like
I'm
sell it on
assuming-
eBay.
This is Holly.
Wait, where do I? Oh, I must have another package coming.
What
okay.
are you missing?
I'm missing the Glitch Fam one.
Yeah, I have
What's that
another
one?
thing in here, but
So this is Complexity Clutch, which is sour citrus punch. Actually, give me the Holly's Jolly Jolt. I'll try that one.
Oh, so should I try this one? I'll try this one.
So I am going to live upon the air do a mix.
Sour citrus punch. I don't know. Well, you know.
So Complexity is a large gaming organization. A streamer called Tim the Tatman is probably their most prominent member. Speaking of members, how's your package, Chris?
oh, I was just
Wait,
letting.
are you opening Holly's Jolly Jolt, or did you already have?
Oh, I
yours?
already have a
Okay.
thing.
I'm opening mine.
So was there anything else in your package, Chris? Because you said there was a bunch of
There's-
shit.
I'm waiting.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
okay.
more.
Yeah,
Did
not
you
it's
get-
not glitch though.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh
a
my God, this
partner.
smells so good.
It's not a partner. It's the other product.
So this is, what is this? Cranberry lemonade, right? So here's the thing about cranberry lemonade. I am a massive Sonic cranberry lemonade fan. So I kind of like the fact that
Look at you doing it all fancy. I just raw dog in the universe out here.
what the fuck?
Just dumping it
You
in.
do what you gotta do.
And this is
You
again,
hate
would
that I
you-
leave the plastic seal on them, don't you?
No,
But you respect the fact and do it.
I don't hate it.
I think Avery hates
There
it.
is other people involved in your life who take it off to spite you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is sour citrus, but we already said that.
Yes.
You don't need me to say it again. I have a habit of repeating myself. It's fine.
So cranberry lemonade, I should like this. However, do you know what else launched this evening?
What?
The contest for my flavor for Tickle Buddies.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
So I need both of you guys to go vote for me, please.
do whatever I want. Now, if I go to your page, you don't have any weird audio playing or anything.
No, he doesn't.
No.
What, like a fucking
Like
MySpace?
Yeah. I mean, you never
My
know.
page. No, you have to go to
It's happened before with a partner.
Glitch Energy on Twitter.
Gotcha. One time I went to a partner website and it had all kinds of music playing in the background we couldn't hear.
Oh, that's unique and interesting.
Okay, so Glitch Energy, 225 milligrams of caffeine per serving, 100 milligrams of Cognitique, which is their own private formula for focus,
Wait, is that how that's pronounced?
100 milligrams of an Infant Energy, which is their energy that it prevents the crash.
Yeah.
300 milligrams of alpha. Fuck, I can't read that.
Alpha and Omega.
I think it's. I don't know. I can't read it. It's basically another focus piece.
Sure.
And then 50 milligrams of estrogen. I don't know what that is.
I have to ask you a serious question. Is
Yes.
it pronounced cognitique?
Cognitique.
Okay. I don't want to say how I've been pronounced.
Cognetic.
I'm saying like cognatic.
Well, you can't say TV correctly. So,
TV.
all right. So this is Holly's Jolly Jolt, and
Yeah.
this is a limited edition holiday flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, if you go right now to glitchenergy.com and you order any of the 3 holiday flavors, Holly's Jolly Jolt, Grinch Berry, and then the other one I can't remember the name, but it's jelly bean flavored.
Yes.
They're 50% off until supplies are gone. And if you use code popcorn, you can save an additional 20%.
70% off.
Yeah. So it's like 16
Oh
bucks
my
and then you save
God.
20% off of that.
Oh my
So that's
God.
nuts. It's not
Alright.
70% off. But
I do like the Grinch berry.
let's try this.
I know for a fact I like that one. Oh, listen to that ASMR. You can hear the
Oh, I can do the
cold.
same.
First of all, it's so fucking cold and I love it. That's really good.
Drip feed me.
You know what I love about it? Is that the sour.
That was
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna waterfall you.
impossible.
The sour from the citrus is dominant, but then you get that subtle cranberry after.
I like this is definitely a Tony swallowed wrong cough, but it's funny
Yeah.
for you to take a sip and be like, "That's really good."
No, it is really good though. I love cranberry lemonade, but it's really cold.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. I filled my shaker with my filtered water and I have nugget ice. I have a nugget ice maker at home.
Mm.
So I filled my shaker all the way up thinking that the nugget ice would melt. By the time we got here, I could drink a little water and then I could refill it and then mix when I opened the package. And it's really fucking cold. Like, feel how cold that is. And I think the shaking it probably activated
Oh,
the
sure,
chill
sure.
factor a little bit too. So anyways.
like chugging a beer. He had to open his throat and he didn't. He forgot.
What?
Huh?
Why you gotta be so weird sometimes? So, anyways, visit Glitch Energy. Glitch is spelled Glytch. Yeah, we love them. And the Holly's Jolly Jolt is really good.
I want to try that at some point. This is really good though. I like this.
Sour citrus punch.
Yeah.
So, my personal plug. So, if you are on Twitter and you know what, I'll just share it from the Popcorn Tribunal Twitter. But I am a finalist in a flavor competition for the Glitch Energy.
Oh my God.
No, let's find me.
Oh, I hear a voice I recognize.
That's me.
A voice that yells at me at work sometimes.
Oh, good lord.
Shut up. Come on. Come on.
You know, Chris, some people would have gotten that ready ahead of time.
Let me introduce you, Palm Blast. Now imagine this: the juicy sweetness, pomegranate punch, perfectly paired with the bright, zingy tartness. It's sweet. It's bold.
Is that a video?
But it's
It
got
is.
that glitch energy kick to it,
Bruh, I
Palm
could have
Blast
queued
isn't
that.
just a flavor idea. It's all good.
Could have gone picture in picture, all fancy.
It's all good.
Listen,
It's all good.
Had some
Chris-
production value.
Chris,
Got
So,
sometimes-
it.
anyways, if you go to Glitch Energy on Twitch, and oh sweet, some of my friends are already tweeting that they voted for me. That's awesome. And
Rigged.
click the link. You can vote for Tickle Buddies flavor, which is me. It's Palm Blast, and yeah, the more. So this is the semifinals. So this will determine who the 5 finalists are. And I would really like to be one of the 5 finalists for my flavor, Palm Blast, which is a pomegranate citrus flavor. I'm up against blackberry dragon fruit.
That actually sounds delicious. I might actually have to.
Blue raspberry
Ah.
cherry.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
See,
fucking.
You're
punch you.
against these?
And then the other one is banana, which no,
You're not winning.
you
Okay,
don't,
here's
you
the
don't
thing.
fucking drink.
You're not
Here's the
winning
thing.
anything.
The banana one doesn't sound like a better flavor, but I am almost morbidly
I just
curious.
noticed she used my Palm Blast in the banner. I didn't notice that.
It's rigged, folks.
So it's like my
The
favorite
vote's
thing
stolen.
when you or Tony, anybody, when you guys swear in the middle of an ad spot and I get to creatively edit around that.
Well, you got to remember that our partners don't care either.
Do you like that? You like when that happens?
Other sponsors may eventually.
I mean,
Give a shit.
you like when we do that motherfucking shit in the middle of these fucking ass ad spots? You love when we fucking just go the fuck off
And now
on
we're being
these
sent to the bottom of YouTube's
deliciously
algorithm.
cunty little ad spots we do.
Jeez.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
cunty? Come on.
It's a
God.
popular phrase now, motherfucker.
God, can we not talk about the incoming president right now?
Whoa.
You just
Whoa.
love when these ad spots get all shitty up in your fucking face, Chris.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, so if you guys can visit Glitch Energy's Twitter and vote for Palm Blast, that would be awesome.
I've been yelled at.
Yeah, I would imagine. She slapped you through your phone yet?
I haven't been yelled at, so that's good.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm not saying that there's a parental figure in my life that taught me how to curse, but if there was one, they're the one that just texted me.
But is it your mom taught you how to curse?
Yeah. Listen, it's not like my dad doesn't curse, but my mom can curse like a sailor when she wants to.
My just
Jeez.
turned 4-year-old was sitting on the couch last night, playing with his iPad, playing a game. Something didn't work out.
Did he go fuck?
He goes, "Damn it!" Chrissy's like, "You hear that?" I'm like, "Hear what?
Hear what?
What you're talking about?" I say things that are way worse, so he's not copying me.
That's hilarious.
If it were me,
If it was me, he would be like, "Mother."
no. He would have been like, and I'm pretty sure it's happened before. He would have been like, "God damn it!" Like just a classic, solid. God damn it.
If it was Chris, he would have heard that kid be like, "I'm gonna shit down your neck."
Wow.
So, anyways, you know,
Hey, my kids they understand the proper use of swear words because it's
Oh, so
not
it's not a Star Trek. What is
No,
that? Star
you know
Trek
what the-
4?
because swear words aren't forbidden and we don't make it a big deal. They don't really do it. I think it's the people who make a big deal out of it and then
Oh,
still
for
do
sure.
it. Then their kids like, well,
for sure. But then sometimes it goes the opposite way, and you grow up with someone like me who I just like to curse. I think it's fun.
yeah.
When someone looks at me and goes, "You sound unintelligent," I'm like, "Fuck you."
You know what's great?
You sound fucking
Because I know how you
unintelligent,
feel
dumbass."
about things. I know your real.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
know
you know,
you.
Chris. We've been in.
You're not a person in front of me and another person in the car at home, right?
Chris, we've been in proximity for many a time now, and you know what I mean when I say, "Look at this fucking shit," or
Right.
"Look at this fucking shit."
Hey, you're not scared to take a verbal dump on someone's chest. I'm just saying.
I am
Wait,
not
I don't know
afraid.
wait.
Verbal. Verbal.
Hey, I do want to mention one other thing about Glitch Energy, by the way. At the end of the year last year,
We're so canceled. By
all of the partners got our photos put on a tub, and it's a flavor called Glitch Fam. And I have a couple tubs of that coming, so I thought that was in this package, but it was not. But I'm excited about that.
Aisle 5.
It was not a Heil 5.
We've
Jesus.
lost control. We lost control of the podcast already.
Oh, it was under control? Oh, okay.
Hey, Chris, what's that other package you got back there? Is that another partner?
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Or to give Chris what he wants. Fuck that shit
Let
up,
me-
Chris.
Let me reach down and grab my box really quick.
Make sure you wash your hands
I
first.
got it. Ooh, I
Why?
like this pretty box.
Do you know what? Remind me when we're off air to tell you what I walked into at work this morning. Like the first thing another human being said to me.
Did
no,
it have
I kind of
anything to
want
do
you to
with
say it
our
on the air.
have anything to do with our pre-on-the-air conversation?
No, it
And
does.
a
It
box
doesn't.
of cookies? Or anything?
Circle
I'll wait till
cookies.
Chris isn't holding product.
What do you got there, Mr. Product?
We're resetting because I'm not going to edit that.
Sponsored by the Girl Scouts of America.
Jesus Christ. You, sir, are off the rails
Who's ready
tonight.
for cookies?
All right. Chris, do you have a product back there that you want to talk about? Okay, I'll start talking about it. We'd also like to give a shout out to our partners over at Space Panda Delta. Space Panda
Okay.
Delta 8 and Delta 9 gummies. I actually have stopped saying Space Panda Delta gummies because they're coming out with a ton of new products. Including I cannot say. I'm sorry.
Reel
I've
it
been
in.
sworn to secrecy.
I see a red laser on your forehead.
This is the Yuzu Lemonade. This is the Goji Galaxy, and then these are the lime, my favorite. So these are 3 flavors that I've got.
Oh,
But Chris, what do you got in there?
I'll show you a travesty before I do that. So as of last night, you can hear me now.
This isn't a Verizon commercial.
No, I'm down to 1 Nova Lime.
A single
gonna be okay?
No.
Okay. What did you get though? Ooh, are those the CBD pain gummies?
These are Delta 8 Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express.
Oh, those
Which I've
ones are
never
good.
had.
Those ones are good, yeah.
Wait, is it the Delta 8 or the Delta 9 that you?
8s are what I can take.
Okay, cool. So that's perfect for you.
I can do 9s just very, very.
Sure. He takes other medication.
For the record, everybody, I take a certain medication which, with mixed with Delta 9, can give me headaches.
So his boners only last 2 hours instead of
Yes.
4.
I still call the doctor to.
Dude, that's awesome. I haven't
talk
tried the
about my
Pineapple
excitement.
Express yet.
It's really good.
Is it? Have
Yeah.
you had it?
I had that one.
Okay. Good.
That's the one that made me forget True Detective Night Country.
Oh, that's true. That's fun.
Just so everybody knows, the headache thing is not a normal side effect that
It is
most
not.
people will
It is
have.
not.
For me, I have a thyroid condition, just so everyone is aware. I take
Yeah.
special medication.
He's
and
really
that
only 4'2".
sucks.
That's the most forced laugh I've ever heard.
No,
Come on.
it's not. That was
hate
really
you.
good.
I hate you so
That was so
much.
stupid. Oh my god.
Hey, did you hear that our former co-host Tyler, that they are pregnant with their second child?
I'm sure I
Both
did.
of them?
Another boy.
They're each having a kid?
Oh my
Another
God,
boy.
That's gonna hurt.
Congratulations.
Is Tyler watching right now?
He is not. However, if you go to Space Panda Delta, there are some that are on sale, and also if you use
Babies?
code popcorn,
Mm-hmm.
save an additional 20% off.
Nice.
Also keep an eye out on our socials if you're not following us on Twitter at popcorn. I'm sorry, X at
Nope.
Popcorn Tribunal.
Nope, it's Twitter.
We will be giving away some gift certificates to spacepandadelta.com for you to try out some of their new products that are coming this year. So keep an eye on our socials. If you're not already following us, follow us. We haven't really been pushing the socials because we kind of love the podcasting space, but as we start to put our faces out there and do other things, it'll be good to grow those socials. So check us out, spacepandadelta.com, code popcorn, save an additional 20%. So we really love those two partners. We also love our partners at coffeedudescoffee.com.
Who's that?
Ironically, it's also Chris.
Coffee Dudes Coffee, not a drug ring.
Not a drug ring.
Definitely, possibly not.
Not
Yeah.
a sex cult.
That's-
For sure.
That's next
not
to
a
them.
sex cult.
But if you do need to stay up all night and you need a refreshing, warm, hot beverage,
If
That is
Same.
really good.
is it?
Yeah.
I've drank like half of this.
Yeah, you have.
If there's two things I know about Coffee Dudes Coffee, actually three. It's one, not a drug ring.
You already
Two,
said that.
definitely not a sex cult. Three, makes fantastic coffee. Hand roasted?
The only coffee that
Yeah.
I've ever actually enjoyed brewed without cream or sugar.
Mm-hmm. Chris, do you like swearing during your own ad spots? Or
yeah, sure.
That's the best fucking coffee I've ever had.
it is the best fucking coffee ever. And Chris always makes sure there's cream.
Tony loves my beans.
I do. I love your beans. No, but legitimately, Coffee Dudes Coffee is some of the best roasted coffee, hand roasted coffee. Our producer may be the king in the sound booth, but
I'm the queen in the coffee cart.
He's the queen in the coffee. No, his coffee is fantastic. Check it out at coffeedudescoffee.com. I think he ships nationwide. So
Internationally?
But don't tell the government that.
don't tell the government.
do you ship overseas, Chris?
Negative.
No.
You should figure that out.
Customs
Well,
won't
good
allow
thing.
it.
Good thing that Canada's gonna be the 51st state, Chris. You
Oh
can
my God.
expand.
Oh no. So it just depends on the country, but do you know how much it costs to ship things to Canada?
Yes,
I do,
it's
'cause I have to
expensive.
do it
We
at
have
my
to do
job
it
sometimes.
constantly. We actually stopped doing it because it costs so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a thing called profit margin, and it
It doesn't
goes
exist
away.
when you have to switch.
whenever you ship internationally.
So check out producer
Way.
Chris's coffee brand at coffeedudescoffee.com. It's a great family-run business, some artisanal coffees. What are you brewing right now? What do you have fresh?
Anything, because I brew.
That's right. You
brew-
take the orders
yeah,
and then you
I
roast the
roasted a
beans.
ton of stuff for Christmas, and I had to buy fresh stock, so I'm ready to roll on everything except for the Bali Blue. That is, unfortunately, out of stock. Maybe for the
Is that the
next few
cat
months.
shit coffee?
No, Bali Blue?
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
I hate you. It's my most expensive coffee, though. Yeah. I
Sounds
only
like
charge $1 more for it per bag. It cost me a lot more than that. So
Well, check
good
it
for
out
you,
at
customer.
coffeedudescoffee.com. Some really cool packaging as well. He did a really good job with that. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of good looking packaging.
My wife designed my package. It's great.
Yeah. I like a good looking package.
All right.
It's colorful.
I also want to give a shout out, especially as we start the new year, to our partners at Pup and the Pepper. When we talk about artisanal, these are handmade sauces by the owners of the company. Handmade hot sauces, hand bottled. They're so fucking good. Sorry. So good. I don't know if they care if we swear during
Edit.
this, but so good. Award-winning hot sauces. Personally, I'm a big fan of their Scarlet Reaper, which is their Carolina Reaper hot
I
sauce.
go through those bottles so
Dude,
fast.
it's got just the right hint of vinegar. It's so perfect. Yeah, and it's got that tobacco consistency, Tabasco consistency, so it's a little watery, which I like,
but not too watery.
but not too watery, and the vinegar hits just right with that Carolina Reaper flavor. Oh my god, so my mouth is literally
Yeah, when I'm done, I've got some leftover chili. I'm gonna pour some of that in.
so good.
Not enough
so
to
good.
share, but enough for me.
It's
Fuck
okay.
you.
We'll forgive you today. I actually made some tuna salad for lunch today, right? So
With
I'm
chili
on
on
this
it?
fitness journey. My plan is to lose 100 pounds by December of this year. And I made some tuna salad this afternoon. This afternoon. And when you're trying to lose weight, you can't really use a lot of flavoring, right? It's kind of hard to find. But that Scarlet oh my god, it was so good. Anyways, so check them out at pupandthepepper.com. Read a little bit about the business. They do some really good stuff with animal rescues across the country and here locally in North Dakota. But
South Central.
the owners are great human beings, and the
Dakota.
sauces are even better. Eleanor's Everything is the best thing you can put on cold pizza. It's so good.
Tell me what to do. I'll put all the sauces on a piece of pizza.
Or that.
What are you gonna do?
So, that's the business side of things. Those are our partners. You can check out our website at popcorntribunal.com and click on the partners page and see, some of our other partners.
So
There's a link to get a discounted rate on Legos that will support the podcast and other things.
You know what? I know I've given you shit in the past before and said like, oh, sometimes when we do ads at the beginning, I feel like we run a little long. I listened to a podcast the other day. It's like an award-winning, popular podcast. They front-loaded like 15 minutes of ads.
Yeah.
and
It's
it
ridiculous.
wasn't even them.
And it's not even
talking.
like fun conversational ads.
No, yeah, it
It's
wasn't.
like-
It wasn't the people. It was like pre-recorded
Yeah.
ads, and I was like, good for you, get your bag. But 15
Yeah.
minutes.
you should be doing it live at that
Yeah.
point, just to keep people interested.
And that's what I like is that we, if you want to partner with Popcorn Tribunal, we will use your product before we will vouch for it, right? That's essential. We're partnered with OBS Spot, and this new camera is an OBS Spot camera.
Little Gary, the camera.
It's the Tail Air 2. So we don't talk about them so much yet, simply because we're still using their products, still learning what we like about it. But as we partner with different products, it's important to us that we utilize their products. I use a Lux bidet on a daily basis, and they're one of my gaming brand product sponsors. So I'm still
Also-
trying to get one for that bathroom right there, so we can use it live upon the air.
See, I already replaced the toilet seat too.
Oh, did you?
Also,
Sorry.
that same podcast, mid-episode break with an additional 6 minutes.
Yeah.
of ads. That's 21 minutes of an hour-long
it's
podcast.
crazy, bro. It's crazy stuff. All right, let's get into it.
Really quick,
What?
What?
I wanted to say one thing about hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
not, under any circumstances, and I mean it, don't do it
Wash your
not
hands
put
with
Scarlet
it and then touch
Reaper
your dick.
on top of.
Okay.
Do not drizzle it on top of high quality vanilla ice cream. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I get the
Hot sauce on
feeling he's
vanilla
being
ice cream?
sarcastic.
Chris, you got ice cream here? Can you mix this up? A bit
I
to
have
try
ice
this?
He doesn't
cream,
have
yeah.
any Scarlet Reaper.
I have ice cream. Where's yours?
In your freezer, bitch.
So I don't. How would the vinegar taste with the dairy
I don't know. It's fine.
though? I
I
like
mean, I
it on
always
I
ate
don't
it.
know.
I like
It's
it on
fine.
popcorn.
You know how I discovered it? Because I had a bunch of some chili, and then I had ice cream because I made some for my son. And I'm like, oh,
And you had hot sauce
I still
on
had
your
that flavor.
spoon.
No, I still had the taste in my mouth,
Gotcha.
and I was like, this is pretty good. But I'm weird like that.
What a
So
little freak you are, Chris. I love that.
I also do the olive oil thing on ice cream. So
Olive
there's that.
oil on ice cream is delicious.
No, don't knock it.
100%.
It's an Italian thing, and once you try it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I've been missing this my whole
This
life.
is what I love. Dua Lipa
Do it.
does this. She puts out like these really weird,
Yep.
like olive oil and rosemary on popcorn.
And that
It's
seems
so
normal to
good.
me.
Just do a high quality olive oil
Yeah.
on top of a quality
Do you know
vanilla
what?
ice cream, and it turns it into like a syrup
Yeah.
because it's cold,
You know what? People
and it
all the
adds
time
so much
tell
flavor.
me stuff like this to try. There's like a local restaurant. This is not going to give anything. Have you ever been to Kuma's Corner
No.
downtown?
No, but I've heard
It's
about
like
it.
it's like a like an emo like themed burger.
Oh, definitely
place.
haven't been to the emo burger bar.
And it's like the burgers were just okay. I wasn't a huge fan. And one of my friends got mad and was like, well,
When
you
it's
gotta
your
ch-
turn on the wait list, do they go, where are you?
Where are you? And I was
Um,
like, I didn't really like it. And my friend was like swearing by it. And he's like, no, you got to get, I don't remember the name of the burger, but he's like, it's got barbecue sauce and peanut butter.
Yeah.
That's not going to sell me.
Scotty's Brew House used to do jalapenos and peanut butter on a burger.
Ah!
It's so good.
I don't want peanut butter on my meat.
It's so good. Wait. Pause.
Pause. I don't want peanut butter on the meat that I'm putting in my mouth.
Pause.
No.
Pause.
Pause. No Diddy.
I don't want peanut butter on the meat I'm slapping between a bun
You
and
don't
running
want
towards
peanut
my
butter
face.
on a hamburger. Just say it normal, like a
And there
normal
was
human
cheese
being.
on it too? Cheese and peanut butter?
2 jokes is more than enough.
What kind of 10-year-old bullshit is this? Anyways. They're not a sponsor, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't be talking about the peanut butter burger that I don't like. I really expected there to be an angry text about stop talking about meat
Aw.
in your face.
I like the emo place though because you can actually watch the kitchen, and if you look closely through the window, all the cheese slices itself before it
No.
goes on the sandwich.
No. I already know where you're going with this, Chris. This is so fucking predictable. Go ahead.
What?
He's already done. He's already did it.
I did it.
You see, he was wiggling his eyebrows at me like we were gonna have some kind of secret moment about this. That was terrible.
Oh,
Jesus
I
Christ.
got there.
All right, so the Golden
I did.
Globes happened on Sunday night.
They did. Did you want to open that any louder in the microphone, by the way? Some people are going to be really into that.
Okay, so
ASSOMR. What?
it goes Golden Globes, SAG Awards, other smaller award ceremonies, and then the Oscars.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna go through. We're gonna talk about who won, why we think it's fucked up, and then for some of the top categories, we'll say who we think should win. We'll review the Screen Actors Guild's nominations, which just came out today, and then we'll talk about who we think should win the Oscar. in these
Did you
categories.
see the video of Dax watching football?
I didn't. Dax who? Shepard?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
There's not really a whole lot of.
Is this
Dax's
relevant to the? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At the Golden Globes.
at the Golden Globes?
He was watching the
He was
Detroit
watching football.
Lions game. Yes, I saw that.
on his
I go,
phone.
Tony was trying to be sassy, be like, "Is this relevant?" And then remembered, and he
Then
got
I
really
remembered
excited.
exactly
Yeah, it's
how
completely
it was relevant.
relevant,
Yes.
Then you remembered it was super relevant.
All right. So to touch on one thing first.
Motherfucker, hold it
doing
below
this
the
on purpose.
microphone.
The one
God
time,
damn.
the one time you make sounds directly into the microphone. God.
Fucking A. Chris is always over here like
So-
speak into the mic, and Tony's like, no, but
Amelia
No, but I'll
Perez.
crumple my mail into it.
The difference between Golden Globes and the other award ceremonies is they do both TV, streaming, and movies.
yes.
So Amelia Perez walked away with 4. Shogun walked away with 4 Golden Globes.
Yeah.
The Brutalist, which I haven't seen
Me neither.
or even really heard anything about,
No.
walked away with 3. Baby Reindeer walked away with 2. Hacks, which I hated.
Did you?
I hated Hacks.
Okay.
Walked away with 2. Ali Wong has been nominated twice for Golden Globes. Once for that movie she did with the guy from The Walking Dead, Stephen Yeun.
Stephen Yeun. Yeah. Oh, what was that one? They were like fighting each other in that one,
It's
right?
the one about road rage.
Yeah.
She has been
Beef.
nominated twice and has won twice. It's Beef.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
kept thinking because I thought it was a cooking movie when it came out.
It's crazy. I don't know. She's the Golden Globes darling, but she's one of those people that looked shocked out of her mind that she won. It was for best comedy special. The Bear won. So Challengers, Conclave, A Different Man, Flow, I'm Still Here, The Penguin, A Real Pain, The Substance, True Detective, Night Country, and Wicked all walked away with one.
Which
award.
it's crazy that Wicked only walked away with one.
Well, and that's what I wanted to talk about a little bit. I often agree with the Hollywood Foreign Press, which is the voting body for these awards.
Of course you do.
But in recent years, the Hollywood Foreign Press, so the Golden Globes used to be the predictor for the Oscars.
Yeah.
And in the last few years, it's gone the opposite direction where SAG actually became more of a indicator for the Oscars. And I think this year is another one of those. So Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy in the year in which Wicked comes out. Literally the most anticipated musical movie in forever.
Directed by legendary friend of the show, John M. Chu. And I'm allowed to say that.
Amelia Perez wins.
Yeah.
So this is where I think that we've gotten into the, I hate to use the term woke.
Oh my God, here he goes.
But the Hollywood Foreign Press trying to be woke, right? Here's the reason why. The music is not great. It is a musical. It's in Spanish. It's not great.
No, it's really not.
And I love Zoe Saldana. I love Selena Gomez.
See, I see what you're saying where like I know you're not necessarily accusing the movie of the Hollywood Foreign Press being a bunch of like old out of touch people.
Well,
we're like,
the theme
kids
of the
love
movie
this
is
one.
There's a Mexican military general or something that transitions to a woman. And their name is Amelia Perez.
Yeah.
And that's the story that is being told. So it's a story that it's like when your favorite actress decides she wants to get naked finally in a movie and everyone's like, "Oh, it's Oscar bait," right?
Sure.
And so that's, but what I've seen of it, what I've heard of it, it doesn't feel award worthy.
Yeah. No, I did see a tweet from someone who I follow that's like she writes for not the Hollywood Reporter, but some kind of big magazine. And she does a lot of like spotlight pieces on like LGBT media in movies and stuff. And she literally
Your finger has a very weird bend in it. That's so weird.
Oh yeah, that's family trait, man.
God, you're so ADD.
She literally tweeted and was like, it feels like Amelia Perez was the movie that the Foreign Press was like, this is the one the gays are gonna go for, and Wicked was right there.
Yeah, like how the fuck do you say that when Wicked is right there?
I don't know. It does feel, and you're not the first person, and I'm sure not going to be the last person I've seen say it, where it really feels like they were like, everyone's gonna really want us to do this one, right? Because it's got like kind of a progressive message, and most people were like,
and that's what it feels. That's what it feels like.
Great for the messaging, great for the inclusion, and I'm really happy for all that. The movie itself is not very good though.
But I mean, shout out to Netflix, right? It's a Netflix produced movie.
Yeah.
Go check it out on Netflix. It's up there. The other thing is shout out to A24.
Yeah.
Best motion picture drama for The Brutalist, right? A24 has been climbing the ranks. Next thing you know, Blumhouse is going to be winning awards. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama, Adrian Brody for The Brutalist.
Yeah, I really got to watch that. A lot of people really liked it.
Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture drama, Fernanda Torres, I'm Still Here.
Kind of out of nowhere.
What? Best television series drama, Shogun,
which I
haven't seen. Have you seen it?
You haven't seen Shogun, bro?
Is it good?
Shogun's so.
I just binged Succession. I just watched all 4 seasons of Succession.
You know me.
Kieran Culkin is my new favorite actor. I
Culkin.
love that kid.
You know me. I'm not afraid to be emotional about media when I'm watching it. Let's
be honest. We only do a podcast together. I know nothing else about you.
The last 2 episodes of Shogun are probably the most I've ever cried at 2 episodes of TV. It's nuts, the shit that goes on in that show. I was so worried that it was going to get overlooked because it came out so early in the year. Like, I watched Shogun probably back in like February or something. I don't remember. It was very early in the year. I don't remember if it was exactly like February or some shit, but it was the first quarter of the year, and it's so easy for something to get overlooked. I mean, case in point, fucking Dune. Like Dune was nowhere. I mean, you read off a list of all the winners. Dune didn't win a single thing, and it was like a worldwide phenomenon. But it came out in like March, and so everyone fucking forgot about it. 'Cause I was really worried that would happen to Shogun, but Shogun walked away with a lot of shit.
Yeah, they won Best Female Actor in a Motion Picture, or I'm sorry, in a television series drama.
And best actor.
And
Or
Best
best
Actor.
supporting actor, sorry.
Is it supporting actor?
I think it was supporting, yeah. It was
Yes.
supporting because I can't remember the character's name.
Okay, I mean, I'm going to skip over a lot of these things. Wicked
Yeah.
didn't win Cinematic and Box Office Achievement, which was great.
That's like the one award though that people were saying that's like the
But
weirdest
what I
one
love
for
about
to
it, though,
win.
is that the cast didn't give a shit. Like, everyone was
Oh,
on
yeah.
pay. They were still excited. John M. Chu was excited, and this is where I started struggling. El Ma from Emilia Perez, sung by Zoe Saldana, won Best Original Song.
What the hell is going on there, man?
Best Original Score, Trent Reznor won another one for Challengers. That was spot on.
I'm
That fucking
happy
score
for
was
that.
fantastic.
Fucking Trent Reznor's
Yeah.
great.
Best Director was Brady Corbett for The Brutalist. Shout out to calling out Blake Lively. That was funny. Did you not hear about that?
No.
In his speech, this is the second speech because he won Best Motion Picture Drama and then Best Director. In his Best Director speech, he said, "I just want to say, final cut always goes to the director."
Sure.
It's like, damn. Okay, cool. Let's see what else. Flo won for the Best Animated Picture.
I actually did see that.
The
And
cool
I
thing
liked
is
it.
that whole thing was done in Blender, which is
Yeah.
like it's like a 3D rendering program. It's not
Yeah.
even really an animation program.
I know multiple people who are like skilled in Blender, and that's like cool to see that.
Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy was Sebastian Stan from A Different Man.
Totally shocking. When I saw that he won, I was like, I didn't know that The Apprentice was up for
Yeah.
anything. And then when I saw it was a different man, I was like,
Here's
what
the thing.
fuck?
No. Here's the thing. I think the way the movie ended up kind of taints our vision of him in that movie because he was good in that movie.
Oh, no. I thought he was great. I
Okay.
just didn't expect any recognition for that movie because it's
Yeah.
very weird.
I mean, that's it. It was just him winning that.
yeah.
Demi Moore won for The Substance.
That was so fucking cool.
I'm
so happy about that.
Here's the problem, though. I like that it gets narrowed down because I really, really, really want Cynthia Erivo to get her EGOT.
Sure.
And she's an Oscar away from the EGOT. So we'll talk a little bit about that when we move into the
Yes.
screen.
Yes.
actor
Yes.
goes.
Yes.
Jodie Foster, best performance by a female actor in a limited series.
For True Detective Night
North
Country,
County.
which I know I joke all the
Night.
time that I forgot about the finale because I ate a space panda, but fantastic show.
Colin Farrell won for The Penguin.
Haven't seen it yet.
Best motion picture non-English language, Emilia Perez.
Really? Good.
Ironically in Spanish, but the country was France.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Best screenplay motion picture was for Conclave.
I haven't seen that yet
It was
either.
good.
I really want to.
Jeremy Allen White won for The Bear.
Cool with it. I will. I want to address that one really quick though because I was upset because he was in the same category as Sam Reed for Interview with the Vampire as Lestat. Have you watched Interview with the
No.
Vampire yet? Watch it. You like the books, don't you?
Tadanobu Asano won for Shogun.
Chris, I never get to express my opinions
The
on
woman
this
from Baby
podcast.
Reindeer won. Hiroyuki Sanada also won for Shogun.
Why you thought you had such
Yeah, I don't know.
rights
Kieran
and
Culkin won
value.
Best
Yeah, right.
Performance by a
Alright.
supporting actor in any motion picture.
For A Real Pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Gene Smart won for Hacked. Now here's the thing: I like Gene Smart, but I do not like that show.
Can I be real? I don't know who Gene Smart is.
Yeah, you do. If you saw a picture of her, Google her.
But you Google her.
But and then okay, so Zoe Saldana's been in 4 of the top grossing movies in history,
Mhm.
and this is her first award. So like, good for her. Like, I like that. I love that she finally got some recognition. I just don't know that it's for this movie.
Yeah. No, I get it. And yeah, no, I mean, I don't know.
So needless to say, I think the best thing about Golden Globes night was the host.
Oh yeah, Nikki
Nikki
Glaser
Glaser.
killed it.
She killed it.
My favorite bit was that whole Timothy Chalamet bit,
Yeah, and then
that
Sandler.
Sandler actually got in on it.
Chalamet ding dong.
That was awesome. I mean, he was all mic'd up and ready to roll, so you know.
Well, no, that was a boom mic, dude.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm happy that he was like, Adam Sandler. Weirdly enough, for me, is a person that whenever I see him and stuff, I'm never sure what he'd be like in real life. Like sometimes I feel like he'd be funny and cool in real life, and sometimes he seems like one of those like tortured clowns kind of deal.
I've met people that have met him.
Yeah.
I've met people that have played in pickup basketball games with him in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Like they say, he's literally the most unassuming, nicest human being.
Is he? Okay. Yeah. It's just I don't know what it is. Sometimes I get the vibe where I'm like, ooh, I feel like he's one of those ones where someone would be
people
like,
say that about Dave Chappelle too, though, and he feels like one of those guys who's going to be uber arrogant.
And I've met
I'll keep
Chappelle
my thoughts
before.
on Chappelle to myself.
I met Dave Chappelle once after a show. Oh God, now it's 21 years ago.
Yeah.
And he was just riding around on a skateboard. He's like, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
Yeah, Blaha's gonna go woke on us here in a minute if we
Coolest
keep
dude.
talking about Chappelle.
I'm not. I'll listen. I think I've talked
Okay,
about
let's
Chappelle
move
this show
on.
before.
So,
no, fuck you. All right, hold on. I would like to address the point that
No.
I am happy that Jeremy Allen White won for the Bear because he is fantastic in that. But I am so bummed that Sam Reed didn't pick it up for Interview with the Vampire because he is fantastic in like he's fantastic in the whole show. I'm ignoring Chris.
I'm dying.
He's fantastic. This is usually what I have going when you're talking and he's just sitting over your shoulder. But I have like this view of his face right over your shoulder.
Yeah.
That he was fantastic in season 1 of that show, but eventually when you finally watch it, which I do highly recommend, Tony, you need to watch it eventually.
Okay.
He's really, really great in season 2 and has a very strong episode in season 2.
Yeah.
Where if you're familiar, you've read the books, right?
Yeah.
It's the trial episode in season 2.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about, he really fucking kills it in that episode. I was bummed that he didn't win.
Oh, that's sad. Let's talk Screen Actor Guild nominations.
That review.
All right, so these are the nominations for Screen Actors Guild. They will most likely reflect the Oscar noms.
Yes.
So let's discuss these real quick. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role. Okay.
Yes.
We have Adrian Brody from The Brutalist. Haven't seen it. Need to watch it.
Yes.
Timothy Chalamet ding dong.
Timothy Chalamet.
Can't do it.
Timothée Chalamet. Bob Dylan. He played Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown. I saw Bob Dylan in concert last year. That's my claim to fame.
And
that's
you probably
awesome.
when he debuted back when you were like 26 or something.
Fuck off.
Lord.
Daniel Craig for Queer. Ironically, and this is what I was talking about, not nominated for a Golden Globe, even though there's split categories where they get twice the nominees, nominated for a SAG award. Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing.
Cool.
Ray Fiennes for Conclave.
I'm really happy that you pronounced his name right because I have to correct people on that all the time. I know so many people who call him Ralph
Can I just
Fiennes.
say, I have such a hard time watching him do anything after a combination of Voldemort and the killer from the Red Dragon movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because all I can look at are his front teeth.
Oh, sure.
His top front teeth. And it reminds me of the scene in Red Dragon when he's got his shirt off and he's flexing and then he goes, and you see his teeth. And Voldemort.
Yeah.
I can't see him in anything. So.
Whenever he's like a goofy.
He was really good in Conclave.
Whenever he's like a congenial character in something, it throws me off so hard.
My head so bad, who do you think's gonna win in that category?
Fuck, man. I don't know. I don't know. Chalamet is kind of riding a high.
Brody is a Academy favorite every time he's nominated.
But
it's been like 15 years between The Pianist and this.
Yeah.
Which was the last time he was, I think, nominated and then won.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, Chalamet's riding kind of high, but again, crazy to me.
Yeah, but the fact that he sang all that music and kind of embodied Bob Dylan.
I just can't. I don't know. I can't believe how hard Dune's getting snubbed.
Outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role. This is kind of an exciting one for me. So, if I remember correctly, Carla Sofia Gascon is a trans woman, and she's nominated for outstanding performance by a female actor in a lead role. Love that. Love the
Yeah.
recognition.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm correct, but she's Amelia, which I believe is
In
the
Amelia
trans
Perez, right?
character
Yeah,
in the movie. So,
she is
Chris, you may
trans.
want to fact check me for that, but I love that the Screen
I'm like
Actors Guild
100% positive.
acknowledged her as a woman
Yeah,
in that role, which
because
is
that was
yeah,
something people have been holding up where they're like, for everything Amelia Perez gets wrong,
yeah,
it's awesome that they cast a
trans
trans
woman
woman
as
to
a
play
trans
a trans character.
Yeah,
Whereas Squid Game season 2 has done a lot right for people, but they cast a cis man to play a trans woman, which is a little fucked.
yeah. However, outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role is stacked.
Yeah,
with performances.
Yeah.
You have Pamela Anderson from The Last Showgirl, who everybody wants to win that. Like, everybody is like, she's amazing.
Especially because she's someone who, unfortunately, a lot of people don't take her very seriously because of her, like.
But that documentary that her son made about her life has kind of shifted everyone's viewpoint on her.
Yeah.
So, pretty crazy. Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba in Wicked. I hate that she's probably going to be overlooked simply because, you know, you've got Pamela, you've got Mikey Madison from Honora, which, by the way, you haven't seen yet.
I haven't.
I loved that movie. It was fantastic. Very funny.
Okay.
And then you have Demi from The Substance. Have you seen The Substance
I
yet?
loved The Substance.
That was fantastic.
So weird.
So that's a tough one. Personal favorite, I want Cynthia Erivo to win because it'll be fun to see someone get their EGOT, you know. She is amazing. Like, vocally, she can sing anything.
She fucking killed it.
It's crazy.
I gotta be honest, personal favorite, I would love if Demi Moore won for The Substance because she was great in that. And
ever
that
won an award.
So
that was her first. Yeah, gold. I think she was nominated for G.I. Jane, but she didn't win anything. But when she won the Globe, she said, "This is the first time that I've won something in like 54 years or something."
G.I. Jane was the movie that made me aware that I like women who could beat me up.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night.
Hey, we're not going to kink shame.
I like a strong personality. All
right. We're about to talk about my current male crush.
Who is it?
Outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role.
For a male crush.
Jonathan Bailey.
Oh, that's right. As Fiyero?
Fiyero from Wicked.
Beautiful.
Yura Borisov, which is the male counterpart to Honora.
Oh, yeah.
Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain.
Oof, it's gonna be hard to beat him.
Edward Norton as Pete Seeger. And then Jeremy Strong from The Apprentice.
Gotcha.
So this one I think is going to be Kieran. And I only say that because I just watched The Real Pain and he's so fucking good.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of momentum going into. Jeremy Strong is also in Succession, right? That's the other brother from.
Yeah.
I kind of want Kieran Culkin to win just because Jeremy Strong looked so bummed at the Globes when he won. He's just sitting there.
Yeah. Kieran just won an award last night. I don't remember which group gave it to him. A Real Pain won the award. And so he and Jesse Eisenberg, who wrote and directed the movie, were accepting, and he had gum in his mouth. And he's like, "Oh shit." And he pulls the gum out, and he's like, and Jesse just goes like this, and he puts the gum in his hand. But then he tells this 10-minute story about the bathroom attendant and how bathroom attendants shouldn't be a thing anymore, and how he paid $10 for 2 pieces of gum, and then he went back in the bathroom and went to take another piece of gum, and the attendant's like, "You're gonna have to pay for that." And he's like, "I just gave you $10." It's really funny. He's also been doing the podcast circuits.
Okay.
He was on Smartless. Jesse Eisenberg did Armchair Expert.
Yeah.
But he is a fan of Smartless. And what I loved about it is the 3 guys who hosted all have their inside jokes. He was a part of them because he's listened to every single Smartless episode. So he bought his wife a shirt in reference to one of the inside jokes on the podcast.
Oh my god!
Like, I love this guy. He's very cool. The other thing is 2 weeks before they started filming, he tried to get out of the film. Emma Stone produced the movie, and she called him. She's like, "It's fine. We'll recast it. We're just gonna have to put 1,000 crew members out of a job because you won't show up to work." And that's how that's the
oh
story
my
of the
god.
All right, outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture. So this is
I like that as an
ensemble
award
awards. Yeah.
category, by the way.
So a complete unknown, which some notables are Timothée Chalamet, Elle Fanning, um, and then Ed Norton. Those are kind of the namables. Honora, really just Mikey Madison and Yura. Conclave, which has Rafe Fiennes, John Lithgow, Isabella Rossellini. Oh, I used to have bad dreams about Isabella
God
Rossellini.
damn.
Good bad dreams. And then Stanley Tucci, who played Bellini.
Yeah.
Where you wake up next to a package
Nope.
of cookies.
Oh,
Shut
okay.
up. Amelia
Yep.
Perez,
Yep.
which includes Zoe Saldana, Selena Gomez, and Adriana Paz, who I haven't seen in anything in a very long time.
Yeah.
And then Wicked, Jonathan Bailey, Peter Dinklage, Cynthia Erivo, Jeff Goldblum, Ariana Grande, her boyfriend Ethan Slater, Bowen Yang, Michelle Yeoh. Ironically, they didn't list Cynthia Erivo.
There is no way Wicked doesn't walk away with that one, right?
I don't know, man.
Come on. If they honestly,
I think it's a toss up between Amelia Perez and Wicked.
if Wicked doesn't take that one, that's actually stupid. I
Yeah,
think that's such a good cast. Like, not that Amelia Perez is like a bad. None of them have a bad cast, but Wicked is so fucking.
I
stacked.
think this is a new award, and I've been saying this award needs to happen. Outstanding action performance by a stunt
Yes,
ensemble
that is new
in
this
a
year.
motion picture.
That is new
I
this year.
love that.
Yeah, we've talked about that before on here.
Deadpool and Wolverine,
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah.
Dune Part 2,
Oh, fuck.
The
yeah.
Fall Guy, Gladiator 2,
Okay.
and Wicked. Now, interesting thing about Wicked, Cynthia Erivo did all of her stunts.
Yeah.
And she's really the only one that had stunts, if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Sure.
So does she accept that award if
She
they
just
win?
She just
That'd be
floats up
fucking
there.
hilarious.
I kind of want that for Dune 2 though, man. There was so much good shit in Dune 2.
I think Deadpool and Wolverine or Fall Guy will win that.
I don't want Fall Guy to get it. I like Deadpool or Wolverine or Dune better for it than Fall Guy. Fall Guy is about a stuntman though, right? Isn't it? So,
There's nothing really notable. A couple things for the TV awards side from SAG. Colin Farrell is gonna win everything there.
nothing for the acolyte though.
See Jodie Foster, Lily Gladstone was nominated for Under the Bridge, which is awesome. I love her. Christine Milioti got nominated for The Penguin again, which is
Oh
cool.
yeah. She's what? Sophia Falcone.
Sophia Falcone. Gary Oldman is nominated for Slow Horses, which I heard was really good. I also heard The Day of the Jackal is really good.
Oh yeah.
One that I'm kind of excited about, Nicola Coughlan was nominated as Penelope Featherington from Coughlan. It's Coughlan.
I've heard her say Coughlin.
She says Coughlan.
We're gonna look it up.
I have watched every Graham Norton clip with Nicola Coughlan. Coughlan. I also like Carrie Russell from The Diplomat in that one too.
Okay. I do want Nicola Coughlin to win.
Coughlan.
She's been my ride or
I'm
die
gonna
girl
fucking
on
find this
Bridgerton.
right now. Fuck it.
I'm winding you up, Tony. It's fine. She's been Penelope Featherington's been my ride or die favorite on Bridgerton from the start.
Adam Brody is nominated for Nobody Wants This.
Oh, okay.
Harrison Ford is nominated for Shrinking. I really want him to win. I think he's fantastic in that show. If you haven't watched that show, by the way, it's on Apple TV Plus. It's hilarious. Yeah. Kristen Bell is nominated for Nobody Wants This. Ayo Edebiri and Liza Colon-Zayas are nominated for The Bear. Outstanding performance by an ensemble in a drama series. You have Bridgerton, The Day of the Jackal, The Diplomat, Shogun, and Slow Horses.
See, that for me, it's kind of rough. Do I want Bridgerton or do I want it for Shogun? I kind of feel like I want it for Shogun.
And then they have outstanding action performance by a stunt ensemble in a television series. I think Fallout's going to win this one, or Shogun, but it's The Boys, Fallout, House of the Dragon, The Penguin, and Shogun.
I kind of want Shogun to sweep a bunch of shit.
Wicked leads the nominations with 5.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think that's a pretty good list of nominees.
That definitely seems closer to what I would think we'll probably see at the Oscars, as opposed to the Golden Globes, which were nuts. It was all shocking.
I want to make the comment that as much as we've been talking about Amelia Perez, I love the inclusivity of the movie.
Yeah, no, it's fucking fantastic.
I have to watch it. I have not seen it.
Yeah.
So, but what the problem is, I'm basing everything that I've seen off of little clips.
hmm
Zoe Saldana is not a singer.
hmm
She knows it. She admits it. Um, but I love the fact that she won the award finally. So it's kind of one of those things. An award season gets so rocky too, right? Because everyone has an opinion. And I mean, there were some movies that we saw that we were like, that was a fucking great movie. And it's not mentioned once. So it's interesting. Beau is Afraid was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily like shocking.
But
for
I
me,
still
but
think it's a perfect movie.
yeah.
It's like, but if you think about it, is there an ensemble? Is there an ensemble member that stands out as the movie? No. Right?
Yeah.
Is there direction about the movie that makes it unique? The last 5 minutes? Sure. So, but anyways. So yeah, so that's award season. That's what it looks like for us.
It's ramping up. It's getting started.
Yep.
I don't know. I kind of do really hope that Harrison Ford wins though, because I love nothing more than how excited Harrison Ford is to talk about everything he's in except for fucking Star Wars.
So, but you do know that you are like being sarcastic because Harrison Ford doesn't get excited anymore.
Well,
At
no,
all.
that's have you heard him talking about being the Red Hulk?
Yes.
He's so into it. He's talking about how great it is. Whenever he talks about shrinking, he talks about how fun the show is, how much he loves doing it. Indiana Jones, he's like, oh, I keep doing them. These are great. You bring up Star Wars, and that means like, fuck that shit. It cracks me up so much.
I love that he
it
does
so
his
much.
growl in
Yeah.
shrinking. Yeah, he's like if he growls at you. Okay, so let's just kind of run through some quick movie news, and then we'll probably call
quick.
it.
I think I'm gonna take a gummy live on air.
Oh
If
shit!
I have an
Do
issue with
it.
that.
Wendy did that, and that was a problem for her.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely not a problem for me.
So apparently, Wicked 2 has a complete shift from the first movie, as well as some of the more prominent songs. Denis Villeneuve is surprised that he still wants to return to the Dune universe because Dune 3 got greenlit. I think 3 and 4 are left. 3 is the only one that's been greenlit. There's some cool movies coming out. They're doing a remake of Escape from New York, which would be kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did. Did you finish Last of Us season 1?
No.
Okay, so you got to get there because they just announced yesterday or the day before that season 2 is coming in April.
I didn't notice this, but let's talk a little bit about the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni without picking a side, without saying believe women or believe Justin. Obviously, we both have similar feelings. Let's believe the victims, right? I didn't think about it, but the scene in Deadpool and Wolverine where he has the knot.
Oh yeah.
And he talks about his how Lady Deadpool just had a baby, and like that was a shot.
Oh, probably.
That
yeah.
was I mean, like if you watch that scene again, that is a shot at fucking Justin Baldoni.
Yeah, maybe like looking back
That's
on it. Yeah,
fucking ballsy, man. That's crazy.
yeah.
That's nuts, man.
You said ballsy and then said nuts.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? What else we got? We got Superman coming. That'll be exciting.
Oh, hey, we haven't done a show since that trailer came out, have we?
No, we have not.
That trailer, I don't like Superman that much.
It felt
the
like
comics.
a comic book.
Yeah,
And
It
not
was
not
so
like
cool.
kitschy comic book. It felt like the original Superman,
Yeah, I mean-
Christopher Reeve.
like fucking. How do you have a trailer with Crypto the goddamn super dog in it? And I'm like, yeah, give me more of that
Yeah.
fucking dog. Or like Nathan Fillion looking like a fucking goober as Guy Gardner.
I mean, that's kind of his thing, right?
That's
Gotta love him though.
I gotta be honest with you. It's the first time that I've seen a Superman with glasses as Clark Kent and Superman look completely different.
yes.
Obviously, it's the same person, and we can tell. But
It's the same person.
It's the shut up. It's the
Oh my
first time where you can look at the actor and go, they made an effort.
Yeah, well,
to
that's
make
I
Clark
was like
Kent look
talking about
different.
that with some people, and like the problem is even like Christopher Reeve got pretty close to it. But like the problem with like Brandon Routh Superman or like Henry Cavill was as Clark Kent, they were still so concerned with being like, look how hot this guy is. For David Cornsweet, it's the first time I think I've ever seen as Clark Kent. His suit completely doesn't fit. He looks like a bumbling fucking dork. Like they took the
Yeah.
steps to make like these are two different people, but then he also looks fucking great as Superman, I saw Star Wars. I saw Star Wars. What was it?
Oh, it's just Mark Hamill talking about the fires.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's some other stuff here. So Marvel Studios is open to recasting T'Challa 5 years after
I
he's
really
passed
hope
away.
they don't.
I hope they don't
They
either.
already moved on. They already spoiler alert for a 4-year-old movie, but they already made Shuri the new Black Panther. I don't understand why they would do that.
I read a little bit more about that companion movie that your partner identified in a couple issues with a couple red flags. Um,
Mm.
After reading into it, I don't think it's as problematic as you thought it might be. I would encourage a little more research.
Which one are we talking about?
This is the one where in the trailer he's serving her a meal. He's got the
Oh,
big smile.
yeah, no,
she's
it wasn't like
handcuffed.
that. The movie itself was problematic. It was a maybe watch it first and let me know, just like on a personal
Correct.
level.
Right. I would read up a little bit on
Yeah,
it
yeah,
because
yeah.
there's a sci-fi twist to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no,
and,
there's excitement for that movie. It's just like a cautious, like, hey, just let me.
Yeah. So that was a positive for me though, reading what I read about it. There's a couple Lost Lands in the Lost Lands. I don't know if you've ever read the book.
No.
But it's starring Dave Bautista and Mila Jovovich.
Like Land of the Lost?
That will probably be the second biggest movie Mila's been in since Joan of Arc.
Yeah, fair.
Tom Holland and Zendaya are in Christopher Nolan's new movie. What
And
is
they're
that?
engaged.
Really, Tom Holland's in.
It's not confirmed yet.
No, I know. But I mean,
she's definitely wearing an engagement ring because it was not Bulgari.
or Tom got mega cucked and we don't know about it yet.
David Dobrik.
I
Holy
took the
shit!
biggest
did you
drink
see
of
that?
water right when you said
As problematic as the kid is, did you see the fitness change?
No.
He released his first vlog in 2 years.
Did he kill anyone during it?
No, but he's gone down 17% in body fat. It's crazy. That whole kind of group has one of the guys in the group started a fitness company and he's doing these like transformations. It's crazy. I mean, there's a lot of interesting pop culture shit going on.
There was a I didn't think you'd probably hit it, but I will say as the resident I care too much about Star Wars guy. There was kind of the first tidbit we've gotten in a while from James Mangold about his Dawn of the Jedi movie that he's doing.
Right.
And he said specifically, it's kind of been speculated like when exactly is this supposed to take place. He concretely said it's 25,000 years before the original Star Wars trilogy, specifically because he saw what happened with stuff around the Acolyte and how people responded to bending some of the lore, and he just said I didn't fucking feel like dealing with these people nitpicking every little lore thing, so I went so far back that it can't possibly hit on the existing lore. They're creating their own lore moving forward. So
okay,
just a Star Wars note. Son got me. Ben.
I have that book.
You do?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I love the High Republic.
Yeah, there we go.
She was in the Acolyte.
How come you haven't mentioned a thing about?
I didn't realize you stood up. I was holding it to where they could see it.
We just haven't really had much of a chance. Yeah, did you watch the Acolyte, Chris?
I have not.
Oh, okay. Tony, you watched the Acolyte, right? That's the bald lady from the Acolyte. Okay. When she's a kid. We just haven't really had much of a chance. The last thing
Are all the episodes out?
Next week is the finale.
Okay.
I fucking love Skeleton Crew so far. I didn't expect to like it because I'm usually kind of hesitant to projects that are led by kids. It's like, not that I'm opposed to kid actors, but I don't always connect with it. I really love
Time out.
Yes.
You are a 30-year-old man who collects
32.
toys.
Yes.
And your most exciting thing that you got for Christmas was a lightsaber.
Lightsaber, some dice. I got big
you
axe.
Don't connect with kids? What are you talking about?
Kid actors.
Okay.
Kid actors, you know. I also did. I have to show you. I did get a big axe for Christmas, courtesy of my father.
Why?
My dad has a tradition of getting me like a weapon every year. And so like last year it was like a Viking throwing knife, and like the year before there was like an engraved like Damascus steel pocket knife. This year it was a Viking style axe that's about
Jesus
this
Christ.
big. It weighs about 6 or 7 pounds.
Speaking of Vikings, can we talk about a movie that I think is completely underrated? Have you ever seen The 13th Warrior?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. No.
Did you see The Green Knight?
Yes, I love the Green Knight.
So you remember how The Green Knight is based off of a song,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Gawain.
It's kind of the same thing. But it stars Antonio Banderas as a Spaniard that is living with Vikings or Norsemen.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in years. I loved that movie. Like the first time I saw it, I kept watching it. Like I watched it over and over. I think I stole it from Redbox.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you've told me before that you
I
Oh
did
wait,
that.
no, it was Chris that had a Netflix movie that he just didn't return. What was it again, Chris? What's the It used to be up on the windowsill there.
The what was up there?
You had like a Netflix movie that got mailed to you and you just never sent it back,
Oh,
and so now
God,
you just
what was
own it.
that? I know. Keep talking, I'll remember it.
Debbie Does Dallas?
Whoops.
On Netflix.
What?
Whoops. But yeah, so speaking of Vikings 13th Warrior, Antonio
Bridesmaids.
Banderas. Bridesmaids. There you go. I knew it was embarrassing.
My wife is the one who got it. We never watched it.
Watch it. You own it now.
Well, I got nothing more to talk about, man. So I think it's time for your rant.
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah. I mean,
Oh, God.
well, do you know?
Wait, should I roll music?
Skeleton Crew? It's great. I like Skeleton Crew. Have you watched it at all?
No,
Am I rolling
Watch
in
it.
Not
music?
yet.
You're
No?
gonna watch it
No
when it.
music?
No, I don't know.
You can get ready.
Oh,
It's
okay.
up to
His rant got that. A
Uh,
different rant.
Are you waiting for it all to come out then, or
you. Yeah,
something?
I want to binge it.
Gotcha.
pre-rant?
I think you'll.
I
really,
watched all 4 seasons of Succession.
Yeah,
Great show. Don't know how I didn't watch it.
yeah.
There is one character in that show that is not a main character,
Yeah.
but I think is the main character of the show.
Who? Wait, you want me to wait?
I
till
want you to
it
watch
all?
some
Okay.
more,
Okay.
and then we'll see.
You know what, Chris? I think you'll like Skeleton Crew because you're very much like a fan of that kind of old '80s vibe and like like Goonies and kind of stuff.
Saying
like
I'm
that.
old?
That's like very that's a very
I
specific.
fucking love
Chris,
the Goonies.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying that. Remember how we talked earlier about we've each got the vibe going? Whenever I think of Chris and favorite movies, I always think of some '80s shit.
Pretty much, yeah. That's
And
about accurate.
and
yeah.
so I think you'd love Skeleton Crew. I'm always kind of hit or miss on whether I like Jude Law. I like him as a person and like an actor, but I'm always hit or miss on whether I enjoy him.
I've yet to have a miss.
I've never had, I would say, like a miss.
He
but
was in
there-
Conclave too.
Oh, was he?
I liked him. In that.
I don't think I've ever seen a thing where I'm like, man, Jude Law sucked in that. But there is some where I'm
Juror
like,
number 2. I saw that. That was
ooh,
really
I
good
want to
too.
see that. But there have been times where I've been like, okay, Jude Law, whatever. He is so fucking good in this show, and the episode that just came out yesterday. It comes out Tuesdays. This last episode, he had said in an interview was his favorite, and I
Does
can
it
see why.
stand on its own if you're not a massive Star Wars fan?
Actually, yes, and it's they do a very interesting thing to make it stand on its own, and I'm gonna love to
Okay,
see
don't
what
tell
your
me about
thought is.
it.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. I can't wait to hear your thought on it because it's a very clever way that they make it.
Sex Lives
stand-alone.
of College Girls. I also watched
I've
that.
only seen the first season of that, and I really want to
It's
catch
the
up
worst
on it.
fucking show ever.
I love that show.
It's
man.
so fucking
funny.
terrible. When Renee Rapp leaves the show, it's terrible.
Oh, okay. Well, I was kind of worried about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
The Indian girl, I can't remember her name. I had it written down, but I can't remember. But she is fantastic in that show.
Yeah, she's so fucking funny.
She's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really liked the first season of that show, and I think we watched it right after it like finished coming
Mhm.
out. I don't know why we just never like. It's the same thing with Succession. We loved season 1. We're like,
Yeah.
can't wait to start season 2, and then we didn't go back.
This
to
is
it.
what happens when all your kids are in their 20s and you go through the holidays and you got nothing better to do than to sit on the couch and binge.
I
watch
guess, but I don't even have kids,
Yeah.
and all my family live like a couple hours away, so it's not like I was like busy. I just
Yeah.
I just go home
Succession
and
is
sleep.
fantastic. The next one, I guess, what's the one on Apple TV that Avery watches?
Severance?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the next one I've got to watch.
Yeah.
I binged all of the one we were just talking about with Harrison Ford. I can't think of what it's called.
Shrinking.
Shrinking. I
Yeah.
binged all of that. That was fantastic.
I got it. Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
get back.
Bad
on some of that.
Monkey was really good on Apple TV.
Oh, okay.
I'm up to the current season of Silo.
I haven't watched that at all.
Yeah.
I know there's a
It got
coworker
better.
who does watch
It got better. Season 1 was not great.
Was it not?
No.
Okay. No, I mean, I always forget about Apple TV Plus, kind of, honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, do you know how many
Can't remember
times
the
I've
last time
watched
I
Ted
used it.
Lasso?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like the entire series?
Yeah.
I haven't watched Ted
I watched
Lasso.
it once all the way
4
through.
times.
At least.
I've been through it 4 times.
Damn, I
Yeah.
have not watched Ted Lasso.
Love that show.
Love it.
Love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's go ahead, fucking kill me on air. Make it a snuff film, bitch.
And then I'll throw your body
Oy.
in my murder farm.
It's my murder farm.
Yeah.
You don't
Not
own it.
anymore.
Love
You
the
don't have
murder
the rights
farm.
to that murder farm.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to Popcorn Tribunal.
Yeah, to Chris. Like, I gotta get it ready.
Check out Glitch Energy, Space Panda Delta, pupandthepepper.com.
Mm-hmm.
Our friends over at Coffee Dudes Coffee, that's producer Chris. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I hand you over to the angriest little man I know.
Angriest. I'm always so happy when I do this stuff.
Rant on.
Wait, Chris, do you want to do the? Are you gonna do the music first?
It's
Chris?
coming. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's coming. That's Chris's fucking trademark. It's coming. Hold on. It's coming.
Oh, Jesus.
It's getting there.
I love catching him off guard.
Lord.
Do you know what? Chris's favorite Trump quote is? I'm gonna come. They told me not to come. I'm gonna come.
I'm going to come.
I'm not gonna do a political rant. It's an entertainment.
Now's our
podcast.
moment. Can't do anything. He's not
I know
within
that's true. He
shot
can't
of the
do anything.
microphone. He left.
Do you know
He's
what,
done.
Chris? When you walked away earlier and you're like, "Don't worry, I can hear everything," I just whispered, "I secretly voted for Trump," and you didn't hear it. And Tony was like, "You better hope you didn't catch that."
Your stool might not, the stool you're sitting on might be a little loose next show.
I was gonna say Chris is gonna figure out how to put a punji stake in the stem of the stool or some shit. Like, oh my god, that's like there's like some John Wayne like Vietnam movie that like my dad used to watch all these like old war movies like John Wayne shit on like AMC and like TCM when I was a kid. I don't remember a single thing about this movie except for they adopt a little Vietnamese boy kind of. And like they're walking through the woods, and this guy that like adopted him gets flung into a punji wall, and the guy just sits there and goes like, I can't remember his name. It's he calls him like Papa San or like Daniel San or something, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And he's like shaking him, and this dude's just on a wall, like he got like leg lassoed and swung into the spikes or some shit. The only part of that movie I remember, and it just sticks. It fucking sticks with me.
Wait, it's a John Wayne movie.
I think it's John Wayne. It's definitely like an old like Vietnam War movie. Like maybe it's not John Wayne. And John Wayne wasn't still making movies by the time they were making Vietnam movies,
Yeah,
was
he
he?
was.
Yeah,
Was he?
yeah.
I don't know. And Mom and Dad, if you're still listening, Mom says, look at your text. The Green Beret. What does he call them in
cynical
it?
reporter.
What does he call the little kid calls him? And he's like, he says his name and then like calls him like San at the end. And like when he gets punchied at the end, he's just sitting there shaking. I'm like, Tony San, are you all right? And I'm like, he's not all right. He's clearly not all right.
Thought you were gone, Tony.
Peter San. It's Peter San because that's right. Because his last name is Peterson, I think. And the
Peterson.
kid thinks they're calling him
Got it.
Peter San.
Son.
And so he's Peter San, are you okay? And I'm like, nah, kid, he's got a bunch of spikes in him. He's not okay.
Well, now how do we end it? The music's over. Tony came back.
Watch Interview with the Vampire. It's really good. A lot of people who are like, oh, I'm open to anything. And then I go, okay, well, it's a great love story between two men. And suddenly they're like,
this is the worst rant that you've ever done.
It was informative.
I need ranting.
I'm
gonna take away this
I think
segment.
Sam Reed should have won over Jeremy Allen White. Okay,
So,
his performance in season 2, episode 7, I could not prevent it. Is the name of the episode. Fantastic episode name. You know I love good episode names and shit like that. His performance is so good. It's so fucking heartfelt. The whole episode is so intense. The finale is fucking crazy intense with everything Sam Reed's going through in it at the beginning. And you're going to be like, oh, we'll give it to Jeremy Allen White for the cooking show again. Listen, The Bear's great, but he had nothing on fucking Sam Reed knocking it out of the goddamn park in season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. And I'll stand by and die on that hill. I don't even give a shit. I think people are cowards. They didn't want to vote for a man who was in a show that heavily features a romance between two men. because people want to talk about they're all woke and they're all accepting of everything.
So wait a second. In the original Interview with a Vampire, the romance was simply an attraction. There wasn't actually a romance. You're telling me in the series there's an actual romance.
In the series?
Because in the books, it's not a romance.
Do you know how in Bridgerton season 3 they talked a lot about the guy who played Colin and the girl who played Penn needing the intimacy coordinator like banging on the carriage like, please stop fucking, we're not recording anymore.
Yes.
Sam Reed and
Wonder why
Jacob
the music
Anderson
again.
have that in Interview with the Vampire, where they literally had to be like, stop fucking, we're not rolling anymore. And like they were so into it, they made up their own ship name. They started calling themselves Jam Reederson.
Is it so? One of these two guys is the Unsullied from.
Yes, that's Jacob Anderson. He
Right.
plays Louis de Pont-du-Lac. Chris is just like, well, this episode's not over. Hey, Sam Reed should have won. Jeremy Allen White, you're great, whatever. But Interview with the Vampire is the best show that came out this year, besides maybe it's like tied with Shogun. Season 2 of Interview with the Vampire is the best fucking TV that was out there, and you're just afraid to give the award to a gay love story. Hollywood wants to pretend they're all woke and everyone's all cool about it, but the second I recommend that show and people are like, oh, it's a love story, and I'm like, yeah, between Louis and Lestat, and they're like, oh, 2 men? Fuck you. It's beautiful. It's an amazing show, and Sam Reed should have won, but you cowards aren't ready for that. Anyway, that's the show.
Guess what I watched the other day?
What?
On accident.
What?
Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
Oh, with what's his Leslie
Nielsen. You know how that's easy to remember for me? You know what my last name is, right?
No.
Neelis.
Yes, we know
My
what your
sister's
last
name is Leslie.
Oh, okay. I forgot to talk about Nosferatu.
Too late.
It was so good.
Oh, and speaking of that
let me go
movie
see it. We
and
can talk
all,
about it next
well,
week.
Okay. Let people and vampires be horny and give them awards for it. I'm sick of this Puritan
of
bullshit.
horny and
Let vampires fuck on camera and give them fucking awards for it, man.
True Blood won every award.
She becomes a
man.
vampire.
Yeah, but now we've gotten all puritanical. All the kids now are like, oh, they kissed in the movie and it made me uncomfortable. I want more vampires fucking on film, and
Yes.
I want people getting awards for it. God damn it.
I want to say something that shouldn't even be controversial.
Yes.
But after watching that, I'm always reminded when I watch any 90s movie with her in it that Amy Yazbek is probably one of the top 5 hottest women of all time. All time.
Yeah.
Top 3, top 2.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Love it.
So, yeah.
All right. Well,
Huh?
good night, everyone. I'll text you when I'm home, Mom and Dad. And again, let vampires fuck. Jesus.
Wait, was there a comma in there? Or
Yeah,
did
there
it
was.
just get
There was a comma.
super
Although
controversial?
as I've been led to believe,
Worst
the
Christmas movie ever.
The Interview with the Vampire books go a little off the rails, and I think at some point Lestat might actually fuck Jesus.
Good night, everybody.
That's
Good
all I've heard.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Hey, we're canceled. Oh.
All right, bye,
Why
guys.
we're canceled because I support gay rights and gay love stories, Chris? If we're canceled for that, then cancel me all day, you fucking cowards.
I'll crucify
There's a
you
rant. That
for
is
your
the rant.
Jesus screwing.
People are real cool when they're like, oh, it's a love story between 2 women. The second you make it between 2 gay men, you're all grossed out. Grow a fucking pair, you pussies.
God, you should be a lifetime movie writer.
You are an angry.
Good.
You're an angry.
Yeah, you know what? I'm getting mad about it. People get all weird about this shit. Stop being weird about it. Love is love.
We need to
Fuck,
write
man.
all of this down. We need a screenplay.
This is the longest rant that's ever happened.
And good night, everybody.
And cut.
See you next time.
Bye.
Doodles. Oh, I heard my
You
echo.
and I both win.